Is it weird for you when you're a senator and you go every day to the Senate and there's not that many senators, so you get to know them on a personal level and you're friendly with them, blah, blah, blah. Then you announce you're going to run for president and they're so scummy to you. I mean, nasty. Is it mind-blowing to you to have to absorb that kind of betrayal? There's like a spectrum. You expect some of it. You know, some of the Republicans that I served with never said a bad word about me. I've never said a bad word about them. A lot of them do the obligatory, well, you know, she's a Democrat, I'm a Republican, so obviously I have to say something. But then there are those who've kind of fallen off the edge and have so changed their personality, in my view, their politics. Like a Lindsey Graham? Like a Lindsey Graham, exactly. Like, is he blowing your mind now? Because he's a completely different guy. I traveled with him because he was, a very good buddy of John McCain, who I admired and liked enormously. So I traveled all over the world with McCain and Lindsey and other senators. And Lindsey was good company. He was funny. He was self-deprecating. He also believed in climate change back in those days. Really? And yes. Like he would say, I'm concerned about the future for my children. Well, he doesn't have any children, but he was concerned about the future. Yeah, absolutely. And so I saw him as somebody who, had been working to try to figure out what he believed and how he could do things. Has he sold his soul to the devil? I don't know the answer to that. I think that's a fair question, however. And what I don't understand is how he went from being the friend and the, real confidant of the maverick, John McCain, who, I didn't agree with politically, but I found him to be a man of integrity, a man of, real strength of conviction. The guy spent 5 years as a prisoner of war. Yeah, have you ever been to Hanoi? Have you seen that cell he stayed in for 5 years? It's a tiger cage. God, it's unbelievable. And so I admired John. I became really friendly with him. I felt like he was a true friend. And so then Lindsey, all of a sudden, John McCain tragically dies too soon. Right. After standing up for health care, which was astounding and so in character for him. And now, I don't know what's happened to Lindsey Graham. I'll be honest with you. I haven't talked to him in a long time. He wrote, how Time Magazine has like the top 100 people and all that. One year, I don't know, back in a couple of years ago when I was in it, he wrote the tribute to me. Then now it's like he had a brain snatch,